Hi guys, it's me. Okay, so I'm back with the results of the inversion method. I did do it for 7 days. I know I should have done this video on Monday, but been quite busy, unfortunately, and yesterday when I should have definitely shot it, I was in a really crappy mood, so I was in no mood to do videos, unfortunately. You know, one of those days where you just wake up on the wrong side of the bed and everything is just downhill from there. Yeah, had one of those days. Why do people say downhill? I mean, I presume that going downhill is actually quite, good. It's much faster than going uphill, so, well, everything was uphill from there. Anyway, yes, did the inversion method as written, well, more or less. I massaged my scalp every single day that I did. I didn't necessarily warm up the oil every day. Actually, to be perfectly frank, I only warmed it up on the one occasion. That was the first day. But I did put oil probably every other day, not every single day, because oil does make my scalp itchy. One thing I found actually is that the massages actually stop the itchiness, which is, which I found very, very interesting. I think it's because I'm more or less moving moving the oil from my scalp into my hair where it belongs, so, no more itchies. I haven't washed my hair yet, which is absolutely gross. I think it's been 2 weeks now. So yes, I think this weekend I'm definitely washing my hair. All right, well, anyway, this is the, let me find it first. I put a pink, there it is, so I wouldn't forget which twist it was that I'd done. It's shrunk up, as you see, boing, boing, boing. Yeah, it's shrank up obviously because I've got it wet since, but okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to wash it again like I did last time, and then I'm going to flat iron it, and I'm going to be straight back to show you guys the results. Wish me luck. Hi, it's me again. Okay, so I have straightened this piece of hair here, and I suppose without further ado, let's just measure it and see what happened. Actually, before I do that, can I just say that I get 4 inches. I mean, I've said on my blog and on Black Hair Information before, I get 4 inches of hair every year. 4 inches, true story. Now, when I measured to see what 4 inches equates to, if you were to, check what I would usually get in an average week, it turns out to be 1/12 of an inch, which is very, very tiny. I mean, it's minuscule. You should barely be able to make it out on a tape measure. So to me, anything over 1/12 of an inch, I suppose I would call that a success. It's something that's made my hair grow faster, this inversion method. And I have actually done it. I mean, I literally did do it every single day this past 7 days. So, well, I suppose I should stop wasting time. Let's just check and see what happened. I don't exactly remember how I put the tape measure in last week, but we'll just kind of guesstimate somewhere in the middle, I suppose will do. And I can stand up. I think I best point this away, otherwise we won't be able to see what the lines on the tape measure say. Right, okay. Just stand up and let my hair drop so you can see if there's been any difference. Come on, turn around. God, I can't see a thing. Right, I can see 14, I can see 17. Hold on a minute. I'll push my hair right up against the tape measure because I don't seem to be lining up really well today. Oh, that actually does look longer, doesn't it? Goodness. 17.5-ish, give or take. Let me hold that tape measure properly. Yeah, and just hold it with my finger at the roots and pull them together, kind of. Come on. Oh, blast. Ooh. Yeah, that is definitely over 17. Goodness gracious. Fancy that. I mean, it's not much. I'll definitely give you that. It's not much. But goodness gracious, it has actually worked. Like, I would say just under half an inch for me. I mean, the thing is, can I really call it with that? I'm not really sure, to be honest with you guys. I mean, you know what? Let me just check the longest part of my hair. I think that's probably the fairest way. Rather than letting it drop and trying to get angles and this and that, it's probably better if I just look at it myself and I can tell you where my hair reaches. And is that actually easier? Should be. Because now I can let that go. And I can just slide down. 14, 15, 16, 17. Flippin' heck. This is where it is. 17 point whatever that is. Like 3/4 close to 18. Having said that, I didn't actually measure it this way last week, did I? I mean, but both ways I measure it. It's still longer than the 17 exactly that it was last week. I don't know, guys. I mean, maybe it's my skepticism coming out, but I find it difficult to kind of say that, oh, let me get the light back here so you can actually see me. Well, I'm sure you can see me anyway. Yes, I'm very pretty, aren't I? Anyway, yeah, I find it very difficult to believe that just massaging your scalp and turning upside down, which, by the way, my husband thought was extremely weird. I mean, he was just watching me the whole week. Then he didn't actually say anything. And it wasn't until like Friday, I think, of last week that he goes, "What the hell are you doing?" It was hilarious anyway. After I explained, he was like, "Yeah, I knew it was some hair shit, but I just thought I'd leave you up to, leave you be, see what happened." Anyway, yeah. I don't know. I find it difficult to believe that something so easy can work. I know I've just done it and it seems as if my hair grew, but here's the thing, right? And this is something I completely believe. There can be so many variations in the way someone holds a tape measure. I mean, perhaps, I don't actually remember how I held the tape measure last week. Perhaps last week I held it down here, which means that I was getting a sort of shorter drop, as it were, which means that I was measuring, my hair at a shorter length than it actually is. Then this week, perhaps I've moved a bit higher and, it looks like it's grown a bit more. I think the most accurate way to check would be what I actually did just then, where I checked the, longest layer, as it were, like that, let it drop, and then you kind of check and see where it is, and it definitely is close to 18. So I don't know, guys, I don't know. I think the best thing to do would be, I know they say you're not supposed to do this for more than 1 week, but I think I will actually continue, like from today, I will continue massaging my scalp every night and inverting, and then next week I'm going to check again, and then we can see if this inversion method actually works. I mean, I'm skeptical, truth be told. I mean, in spite of that difference I've seen, it can be very easily explained by, holding the tape measure differently, etc., etc. So, I mean, until I see something's gone over, like well over 18, or, do you know what I mean? Where you can actually see, oh my God, there's been a big difference. I can't call it right now. So I suppose all I can say is, well, stay tuned. See you next week. We'll see what happens. I will be inverting again this week, okay? See you later. Bye.